Hello YouTube, my name is Daniel and I'm here today to show you Animusic's Gyro Drums I recreated in Blender that I made. I want you guys to get a good look at this 3D model that I recreated from scratch. This model was inspired by many other 3D talented artists. Now, in order for me to explain all the percussion instruments we have, I'm not going to go through them one by one though, because it'll take too long. So I want to explain to you the number total amount of percussion instruments, which I have a list right here with me. So we have our 8 snare drums, 10 bass drums, 10 hi-hats, 69 tom-toms, 10 bongos, 8 buzz synthesizers, 8 crash cymbals, 8 ride cymbals, 3 splash cymbals, 1 china cymbal, 2 cowbells, 2 wood blocks, 4 timbales, 4 gong cymbals, 8 maracas, and 8 cabasas. Now, what I want to show you next is how this recreated model was actually compared to what the actual animation of Gyro Drums from Animusic 2 is. But first, I want to explain to you that we have 3 robotic drummer players. One of them is inside the spherical cage on a straight pole, and the other 2 are outside of the cage on 2 circular poles. Because each drummer player is holding a pair of drumsticks, as you see here. So anyway, here is the actual animation, how it was compared to the recreated model that I did. So here's Gyro Drums, how we have the main spherical cage with the percussion instruments with a robotic drummer player on a straight pole inside. The actual animation was originally created by Wayne Lionel and Dave Crognall. So here comes some more percussion instruments held by mechanical forks that rise either down or up, how they attach to this gyro contraption. And here comes another robotic drummer player. And here comes some more percussion instruments. See, it grew much the same way that this contraption is growing over time with more and more components being added to. And here comes the final stage of the contraption. Also, is what Wayne Lionel mentioned in the director's commentary of Animusic 2, in order to keep track of all the percussion instruments, is that he actually had to spread them across 2 different MIDI keyboards because there's so many of them, and then he could never remember which drum was where on which key and what was the MIDI number and which channel was it routed to and which instrument object on the screen corresponds to which sound. It was like the game of concentration. He couldn't ever remember what card was where, and then here's a drum version at the end of concentration. Extremely frustrating. Wayne Lionel ended up writing a bunch of software that would help him to keep track of things better, and it makes more clear the correspondence between the basically which drum was where. And here the spherical cage turns upside down in order to have the buzz synthesizer lights be pointed shot straight up at different angles, which you see right now. What I also like how the lights are the color lights around the gyro spherical cage really change colors over time, like green and purple and red and yellow. It's really cool how they change colors over time in a song situation. And there you have it. So that was the actual animation, how this recreated model was compared to the actual animation of Gyro Drums for Animusic 2. Also, I haven't mentioned to you is that the red lights that are on the gyro spherical cage will actually glow in the dark. Here, I'll show you. It's kind of cool how the red lights actually glow by using. I use a emission tool when I use color textures to it. Also, I haven't mentioned to you when I show you the actual animation. I don't own any rights to music at all, though. It's just I want to show you how the actual animation was compared to what the recreated model that I did from scratch. Yeah, the actual animation fascinated me, and then I decided how can I show everyone, including you guys, how I should be a talented 3D artist. Though it's just whatever, though. So anyway, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys like it. Be sure you liked and you're subscribed, and feel free to comment on this video if you have any questions or concerns, and share this with your friends and family if you're an Animusic fan, or for all you Animusic fans. And be sure to ring the notification bell for all notifications. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you guys.